The Toronto Maple Leafs are living a moment of renewed expectations with the emergence of Fraser Minten, a young talent who has impressed fans and critics alike since his early call-up to the main roster. His inclusion in the lineup was prompted by a series of injuries, but what initially seemed like a stopgap solution is turning into a promising story for the franchise. A second-round draft pick, Minten joined the main team earlier than expected after an ankle injury sidelined him for much of the preseason, including the crucial training camp period. Despite these challenges, he has risen to the occasion. In just 5 games with the Leafs, Minten has already scored 2 goals and 4 points, establishing himself as a potential third-line center in the NHL. Maple Leafs general manager Brad Treliving made it clear he would have preferred for Minten to have more time in the AHL to develop his skills. However, David Kampf's injury forced a tough decision, and Minten was called up. So far, this decision appears to be paying off. Craig Berube, the Leafs head coach, has not held back in praising the young player. Following the team's victory last Monday, in which Minten scored a goal, Berube highlighted how well the rookie has been adjusting to the pace and intensity of the NHL. Very good all around, Berube said. He is getting more comfortable up here. Considering the injury and everything he went through, I think he is adapting very well. For Leafs fans, seeing a young player like Minten thrive on the main team is both a relief and a source of excitement. The line he plays on has been one of the most consistent recently, and his impact is evident both in the stats and the energy he brings to the ice. Minten's strong performances are not only impressing the coaching staff but also offering Treliving new strategic possibilities for the rest of the season. If Minten continues to perform well as a third-line center, Treliving could redirect his efforts toward bolstering other areas of the roster before the trade deadline. In the long term, this scenario could significantly strengthen the Leafs' playoff chances. The lingering question is, when the roster begins to recover from its injuries, will Minten be sent back to the AHL, or will he retain his spot on the main team? So far, he has done everything possible to ensure his stay in Toronto is extended. His physical play, tactical intelligence, and offensive skills are becoming indispensable. The Maple Leafs are also navigating a season filled with high expectations, with fans demanding deeper playoff runs. Minten's contributions could prove to be a key piece in the puzzle Treliving and Berube are assembling. Although it's still early to predict the young player's future with certainty, one thing is clear: he's making the most of every opportunity. Moreover, there's a different energy in the air in Toronto. Watching young players like Minten excel reignites the passion of the fanbase, who dream of seeing the team lift the long-awaited Stanley Cup. The Leafs have been criticized in the past for not developing their internal talent effectively, but Minten may be proof that this narrative is changing. The season is still long, but if Fraser Minten continues at this pace, it will be hard for the Leafs to justify sending him back to the AHL. He's not just a temporary replacement, he's proving to be an essential piece in both the present and the future of the franchise. With Minten shining and hopes renewed, Leafs fans have good reason to believe this season could be special. After all, every great campaign begins with pleasant surprises, and Minten is undoubtedly one of them. The story of Fraser Minten is one that embodies the resilience and adaptability every NHL player dreams of showcasing. As the Maple Leafs continue their quest for a successful season, Minten's contributions on and off the ice are becoming increasingly valuable. His early call-up has not only provided immediate support to the team but has also highlighted the depth of the organization's prospect pool. Minten's rise is particularly inspiring when considering the challenges he has faced. Recovering from a high ankle sprain, a notoriously tricky injury for hockey players, can take months of rigorous rehabilitation. Missing training camp only added to the uphill battle, yet Minten has shown a level of maturity and determination that belies his age. His on-ice performance has been equally impressive. Whether it's his ability to win critical face-offs, his intelligent positioning, or his willingness to engage physically, Minten has quickly become a reliable presence in the Leafs lineup. His ability to seamlessly integrate into the team's system demonstrates not only his hockey IQ but also his coachability, an attribute Craig Berube has repeatedly praised. The chemistry Minten has built with his linemates is another encouraging sign. Often, younger players struggle to find synergy with established NHL talent, but Minten seems to have adapted almost effortlessly. This is particularly evident in his ability to anticipate plays and create scoring opportunities for himself and his teammates. Berube's confidence in Minten has also been reflected in his ice time. For a rookie, earning significant minutes in key situations is no small feat. Whether it's on the penalty kill, in late-game defensive scenarios, or even contributing offensively, Minten has proven that he can handle the pressure. Off the ice, Minten's demeanor has been just as commendable. Reports from within the organization suggest he is a humble and hard-working individual who has quickly earned the respect of his teammates. His willingness to learn from veteran players, combined with his natural leadership qualities, suggests he could become a cornerstone for the franchise in the future. For Brad Treliving, Minton's success has also provided a silver lining in what could have been a challenging period for the Leafs. Injuries to key players often expose weaknesses in a team's depth chart, but Minton's emergence has not only filled a gap but strengthened the team's overall outlook. Treliving now has the luxury of reassessing the roster with newfound flexibility. Looking ahead, the Leafs face tough decisions regarding Minton's future role. As injured players return, the coaching staff will need to evaluate whether Minton's development is best served at the NHL level or if a stint in the AHL could provide additional growth opportunities. However, if his current trajectory continues, it will be hard to justify sending him back down. This scenario also raises broader questions about the Leafs' long-term strategy. Developing young talent like Minton within the NHL environment could pay dividends, especially as the team aims to remain competitive in the years to come. Balancing immediate needs with future planning is a delicate act, but Minton's performance is making the case for prioritizing his presence in the lineup. Another layer to this story is the excitement Minton has generated among the fanbase. In a city as passionate as Toronto, every player's journey is scrutinized and celebrated. Minton's breakout has provided a feel-good narrative in a season where expectations are sky-high. Fans are already envisioning him as a key contributor in the playoffs, a testament to the impact he's made in just a handful of games. The potential playoff implications of Minton's role cannot be overstated. Depth is often the deciding factor in deep postseason runs, and having a reliable third-line center can be a game-changer. If Minton continues to grow into this role, he could free up Treliving to address other critical areas of need, such as bolstering the blue line or adding veteran leadership. Moreover, Minton's emergence could inspire other young players within the organization. His success serves as a reminder that hard work and seizing opportunities can fast-track a player's journey to the NHL. This ripple effect could strengthen the Leafs' development pipeline, ensuring a steady influx of talent in the years ahead. As the season progresses, all eyes will be on Minton to see if he can sustain this level of performance. Consistency is often the greatest challenge for young players, but Minton has already demonstrated an ability to rise to the occasion. Every game presents a new test, and so far, he's passed each one with flying colors. Ultimately, the Maple Leafs find themselves in an enviable position. With Minton exceeding expectations, the team has gained a valuable asset who can contribute immediately while also offering long-term potential. For a franchise hungry for success, his emergence could be the spark that propels them toward their goals. Whether it's this season or in the years to come, Fraser Minton is proving that he belongs in the NHL. His story is still being written, but one thing is certain: the Leafs' future looks a little brighter with Minton in the mix. Fraser Minton's story continues to unfold, and each passing game only adds to the intrigue. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, his journey is more than just a narrative of a rookie stepping up during an injury crisis. It's a testament to the organization's ability to identify and develop talent. In a league where depth and resilience are paramount, Minton's rise symbolizes hope for sustained success. One of the most striking aspects of Minton's game is his adaptability. Not only has he transitioned seamlessly from the AHL to the NHL, but he's also shown an uncanny ability to adjust to the nuances of each opponent.